most holy Sanini Nainini, we thank you for this beautiful day, a day that you've made, even for those who have gone by the lunar cycles, even a blessed Sabbath, a day in remembrance that you have created all things, and by you things are created. And we give you the glory and the praise. Yes, no man can create anything, for he is created. We glorify you, we praise you, we give you the glory. But yet our heaviness is for the people of Nigeria and the people in Nigeria that would come against Nigeria at the request of tyrants. Yes, you have given land unto people. You have given land unto those who are in different parts of the earth. You've given land that they might prosper in what you have given them, even above the earth and below the earth. Most holy Sanini Nainini, these people have caused their way to be exacted upon the people that have nothing, yet they have everything. We ask you to give them wisdom, deliver their enemies into their hands, even Nigeria. Cause them to be victorious, regardless of the big vastness of the armory of the enemy, of those who oppose them, those who've been stealing and taking their things. Cause them to be victorious even in their wisdom and your power, and that they might acknowledge you in your deliverance of them from their enemies and from those who would be controlled by their enemy. Yes, most holy Sanini Nainini, help them to enjoy what you have given them below and above the land, to prosper. Yes, even those in Nigeria to even enjoy those things that they have that you have given them. If they desire the other thing, that they might pay for it. Even all these other entities that come to the place that you have called your people out of, that they might sit up there and they might begin to pay for what you have given them if they wish to sell. Oh, most holy Sanini Nainini, we ask you to deal with them, even Tata and Zambi. We ask you to deal with them, give them victory, and yet give them equity. Yes, and we praise you for your deliverance. We thank you for the defeat. We thank you that our enemies are subdued. We thank you that you've given us the glory. You've given us the heart, the fearlessness to stand up to tyrants, even Goliaths that come into our lives. And we thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Those of you on TikTok and YouTube platforms. I'm Mr. Clay, and we're in the 27th chapter of Leviticus. This is the last chapter. I'll probably take a few days off. And we'll continue in about a day or two. Now, the 27th chapter of Leviticus, the 27th chapter. And the I Am spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When a man shall make a singular vow or oath, the person shall be for the I Am by thy estimation. And thy estimation shall be of the male from 20 years old even to 60 years old. Even the estimation shall be 50 shekels of silver after the shekel of the sanctuary. This is for making an oath or a vow, something that you're going to do or something that you want to do or something that you might want to accomplish. Now, if it be a female, then thy estimation shall be 30 shekels. And if it be from 5 years old even to 20 years old, then thy estimation shall be of the male 20 shekels, and for the female 10 shekels. In other words, the father would make these oaths for that age group. Anyway, if it be from a month old even unto 5 years old, then thy estimation shall be of the male 5 shekels of silver, and for the female thy estimation shall be 3 shekels of silver. And if it be from 60 years old and above, it will be a male, then thy estimation shall be 15 shekels, for the female 10 shekels. But if he be poorer than the estimation, this is where God is fair. Yes, God is fair. He knows. He's more wiser. Didn't he create man and cause him to say multiply after your kind? Wise, trusting. Then he shall present himself before the priest, and the priest shall value him according to his ability that vowed shall the priest value him. In other words, what he's going to pay to make this vow, what he's going to pay that God might bless him in his vow, that it can be reduced according to as the priest deem. Now, if a beast whereof men bring an offering unto the I Am, all that giveth of such unto the I am shall be holy. Now, he shall not alter it nor change it. This is the vow. You will not alter the vow nor change it. A good or for a bad, or a bad for a good. And if he shall at all change beast for beast, then it and the exchange thereof shall be holy. Now, it's going to be the same. It's going to be equity. Now, if it be any unclean beast, which they do not offer a sacrifice unto the I am, then he shall present the beast before the priest, and the priest shall value it, whether it be good or bad, as thou hast valued it. Who art the priest, so shall it be. In other words, this is like the exchange, the things that people are worth. You know, when you're given to servitude and everything else, it's the worth of a person. Now, if he would at all redeem it, then he shall add a fifth part thereof unto thy estimation. And when a man shall sanctify his house to be holy unto the I am, then the priest shall estimate it, whether it be good or bad, as the priest shall estimate it, and it shall be, so shall it stand. In other words, this is property value. You got man value, and then you got property value. Now, the fact is that you come into the house. See, this is where this comes from. Somebody buys a new house. Oh, tell their preacher, come in the house and bless our house, bless our house. This is where this comes from. You're not a priest. You need to sit up there and sit down somewhere. You have just blasphemed the Most High and made his name common, because your people are not priests. Pastor, you don't go blessing no house. You can ask blessings, but you do not bless a house. Now, anybody can ask a blessing upon a house. You can get a dog, if he can talk, he can bless a house. Now, if he that sanctified it will redeem his house, then he shall add the fifth part of the money of thy estimation unto it, and it shall be his. In other words, this is the value of the house according to the priest. Now, these priests were very wise. They were trained in many ways. In other words, to add value or to take away value. You know, according to the seed of the man, they would value the man, period. Now, because of the times, men were the labor. There were no machines. There were no nothing. Now, if he that sanctified it will redeem his house, then he shall add a fifth part of the money of thy estimation unto it. Even the priest kept records. Now, it shall be his. Now, if a man shall sanctify unto the I am some part of a field, his possession, then thy estimation shall be according to the seed thereof, and a homer of barley seed shall be valued at 50 shekels of silver. You see, the priests they were ruled by the Most High. This is where the Most High had caused his people to be ruled, and they issued out whatever the commandments of the Most High were. They were the one that caused the people to lay their hands on those who have transgressed against the Most High and do whatever need to be done. Now, even in this time, you have these, in the old days, this is how you got colonized. This is how all the people become less or more, by the hand of heathen who call themselves after this priesthood in a sublimated way. Lies. They imposters. They're not your priest. They're not even priests. They're heathen. They're dogs. Okay? Now, if he sanctified his field after the Jubilee, then the priest shall reckon unto him, in verse 18, the money according to the years that remain, even unto the year of Jubilee. It shall be abated from thy estimation. Oh, it's going to be your land, but regardless. Now, 19. If he that sanctified the field will in any wise redeem it, then he shall add a fifth part of the money of thy estimation unto it, and it shall be assured to him. And if he will not redeem the field, it will be sold the field to another man, and it shall not be redeemed anymore. But the field, when it goeth out in the Jubilee, shall be holy unto the I am, as the field devoted. The possession thereof shall be the priest. In other words, if it's not redeemed, and when it goes out in the Jubilee, it's going to be holy, and the priest's going to have it. They're going to plant their crops. They're going to do what they have to do. If a man sanctify unto the Lord a field which, or the I am, a field which he hath bought, which is not of the fields of his possession, Then the priest shall reckon unto him the worth of thy estimation, even unto the year of Jubilee, and he shall give thy estimation in the day as a holy thing unto the I am. And in the year of the Jubilee, the field shall return unto him of whom it was bought, even to him whom the possession of the land did belong. In other words, everybody had their family lots. By family, by tribe, or by clan, and by nation. And then the whole nation as a whole. Now, they had their lots, and everybody knew his possessions. And all thy estimation shall be according to the shekel of the sanctuary. In other words, whatever the sanctuary weight was, that's what it would be weighed by. Okay, I would put 50 rocks up there, and those 50 rocks would stay there because they're holy, they're clean. We know that those 50 rocks represent a value. And if I say 1 shekel, that's 1 rock, and I will weigh anything with that 1 rock that weighs about the same. Now, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, 20 gerahs shall be the shekel. Now, only the firstling of the beast, which should be the Lord's firstling, no man shall sanctify it, whether it be ox or sheep, it is the I am's. If it be an unclean beast, then he shall redeem it according to thine estimation, and shall add a 5th part of it thereto. If it be not redeemed, then it shall be sold according to thy estimation. Notwithstanding, no devoted thing that a man shall devote unto the I am at all that he hath, both man and beast, and of the field and of his possession, shall be sold or redeemed. Every devoted thing is most holy unto the I am. Now, none devoted, which shall be devoted of men, shall be redeemed, but shall surely be put to death. It's not talking about people. Now, all the tithe of the land. Here we go. All the tithe of the land, the 10th. All the tithe of the land, whether it be of seed, of land, and of fruit, or tree, is the I am. Did it say money? No. If a man would at all redeem aught of his tithes, it shall add thereunto a 5th part thereof. In other words, if you tithe your land, you give a 10th of your land. If you want it back, you're going to give a 5th part of what it costs after the estimation of the sanctuary or the temple. And according to the tithe of the herd or flock, or even whatsoever passeth under the rod, the 10th shall be holy unto the I am. A 10th of your herd. Okay? Now he shall not search whether it be good or bad, neither shall he change it. And if he change it at all, then both it and the change thereof shall be holy. It shall not be redeemed. These are the commandments which the I am commanded Moses for the children of Israel. In other words, the 10th was a type of tax. No, it wasn't for the church. No, you blasphemer. The 10th was for the government. It was like a tax. It was a flat tax. Land, cattle, houses. Yes. And then you went to Malachi and you started lying. These are the entities that come again. They take, if you notice, all the denominations of the Abrahamic faith, they take these things and they use them to their own advantage. The man is getting rich off the people. They build a church, yes. But it's not for that. It's for the government. That's just like any government. They're going to take a certain portion to finance whatever they have to finance. And these have went to the Levitical priest as the I am commanded them. And this is what they use it for different things. The Levitical priests were they were like, you had to be born in it. You wasn't elected. See, the heathen cannot do these things. You had to be born in it. You never could be elected in the Levitical priesthood. So we know that all these things that the earth does, they have patterned it after what? This! Your government is patterned after this! That's who it is. And they are doing it very wickedly. They figured it out. Yes. And with that, we'll be in the book of Numbers, going to war. With all that, we're going to say peace.